Turning now to vote 2022. The two remaining candidates in the race to be Jacksonville's next sheriff faced off tonight in a debate. This is the final scheduled debate before the November election between TK Waters and Lakesha Burton. News 4 Jax reporter Scott Johnson was at the debate hosted by Jax Today and the Jacksonville Bar Association, and he joins us live from police headquarters. Scott.
Yeah, this was something that was not like the other debates we've seen in this sheriff's race. Back when it was a primary, they were pretty kind to one another. But tonight, TK Waters and Lakesha Burton really going after each other's record and showing that they are two different candidates for this job. Unlike the primary with 5 candidates, which didn't have a lot of direct attacks, this time was different as the two candidates went after each other. Lakesha Burton is saying a vote for TK Waters is a continuation of the Mike Williams era, one that she says saw a considerable number of teenagers murdered.
We can't allow our opponent to have 4 more years. He just had 7 years. If he's not willing to change his approach, we're going to get the same old, and I'm sick of it.
Waters is defending his record as chief of investigations and a program he had to knock on doors of what he called trigger pullers, people who are involved in crime, and telling them to turn from a life of violence.
She came to my office one day to find out what we were doing and how we could help her in Zone 2. She did not even understand what the concept was of what we were doing.
I spoke with both candidates afterward about the shift in tone of this campaign.
I wanted to make sure that voters understood that there was a clear contrast of more of the same or change. So I wanted to make sure that people knew what that change was.
We're hugely different. We don't even think the same about crime. So she was a part of the same staff that I was a part of. And it's a difficult job. It's a hard job. It's not easy. If it was easy, anyone can do it. But we are working in the right direction. We have a lot of work to do. We are going in the right direction.
Now, keep in mind we're in a special election because Mike Williams retired, so they're running in November. Whoever wins will take over in January. Then the regular election we originally planned on is going to happen in March. Only months after they take office, whoever wins will have to run again. We're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.